This, okay, so it's the 14th, and it was telling me it was gonna get here the 6th or the 17th. So it is Monday right now. On release day, I went to go get it, and they were sold out everywhere. So I ordered it through Amazon. Got this beautiful cover. Hardback is beautiful as well. And it told me it was going to be here on Friday, so a few days ago. And then it told me it was running late, and then it was going to get here the 17th. But it being the 14th, I'm so excited. I just got back from being at my in-laws all day, so now I can log in. I got to page 24 while I was there, but that was only because I couldn't resist. So now I'm here. I have my pen and pencil. I have Felicity in bed. It's just about 10 o'clock. Scott is at the gym with Ben, our brother-in-law, and I have no disturbances except for cats. I'm going to wash my face, get ready for bed, and get into it. Guys, this is 588 pages. Look at her. I mean, she's beautiful. So I have the hot pink cover for Powerless, the purple short one with the white background for Powerful, and then I recently got the tall black cover blue, I think it's on it. Got this one. And then I have the red Reckless. So kind of like a hot pink red and then like a pastel pink, kind of. I don't know. But all of them have been white lettering, so I wanted the white lettering. The other ones I was seeing had red, and I want red. And I also saw the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I think that's the pink one that I have. Was white, and then this is the new release, and then this one, the Barnes & Noble exclusive, was like a teal with gold. So if you're getting all the Barnes & Noble exclusives, it makes sense that the different writing is different, but I wanted all white. But anyways, I'm wasting time. I need to go get ready for bed and then lock in for this, so I'll see you to check in. I also should introduce this video, but maybe I will tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so when I started this earlier today over at my in-laws house, I was just taking pictures on my phone of the different pages that I wanted to highlight, and oh my goodness, taken 8 pictures already of all the things I want to highlight. So that's what I'm going to be using these for, and get to work on highlighting before I continue reading, because I want to make sure that I get all the highlights in and not forget that I have those pictures. So we're going to work on highlighting first before we get into any more reading. Alright guys, we are here with the 100 or so page check-in. I'm on page 119, chapter 14. So far, not a whole lot has happened. I did like that it started right where Reckless ended, so that was nice. Also, there was a random chapter, so that was interesting. Okay, I'm sorry if the lighting keeps going brighter and dimmer. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe if I put you over here. I don't know. I'm sorry if it keeps changing. But anyways, I've kept my pen and pencil handy because there's been many a highlight already. Seriously, so many things already. No spoilers though, no spoilers. I think I want to check in like every 100 pages and see what my thoughts and feelings are. It is, let's see, well, just about 9:30. Felicity's been in bed for about a half hour. We spent the whole day busy. So this is really, well, so this morning I went out to coffee and then got back and we went to my in-laws, so I read there. I read from page like 20 something. I want to say maybe chapter 4. I don't know. It wasn't that much. So I got to read a lot over at my in-laws. I'm so excited to continue reading this. I have my book, annotating, water, snack, fancy beverage. This one is so good. Sparkling water, the sunrise or whatever. Oh, the strawberry sunset. So yummy. So anyways, we're gonna continue. And I'll see you at like 200 pages or something. Alright, it's just after 3. It's 3:10. But I'm on chapter 24. Exactly 200 pages. I wish the first trial was, I don't know, I guess harder. It didn't seem all that life endangering like she thought it would be. And then they just announced the second trial. I really like how there is a new map and everything, so you know kind of what's gonna go on. Like she has to travel to those places, but I don't even remember what her country is called. But yeah, I just had a ball. That was funny. She had lots of champagne. Anyways, I don't want to give spoilers, so I'll probably continue listening to my instrumental music. And Felicity's napping, so we're good. She'll probably nap for another hour, I'm guessing. But I have a monitor out here. I don't know. I guess I just wish the trials were more life-threatening. I know. Further thoughts on page 300. Okay, just got to page 300. And I don't really know what my thoughts are completely on this. It's in the middle of a chapter 2. I'm finding moments really cringy, and like the bantering back and forth is like, yeah, it's bantering, but at the same time I'm like, that seems really cringy too. So I haven't been highlighting as much in my pen, just been highlighting mostly in pencil, just because the quotes in pen are like, and the quotes in pencil are just like, you know what I mean? Anyways, I feel like I'm halfway there. It looks like it. Does it look like it to you? I got this book on the 14th, and it's the 16th today, so I don't know. It's 8 right now. Haven't been reading the entire time because I got, doom scrolling, and I ate a little bit of dinner just a little bit ago, but ready to lock back in and read more. What page did I start on today? That's crazy. Today was also my last jury duty day. I was on grand jury. So April 26th, I think, of 2024 was my first day going to be selected. But I think May 1st or something was like the first actual day. Anyways, I'm gonna keep plugging along. I don't want to give too many thoughts away because I don't want to also spoil it or deter you from reading it. I know it's like a YA or whatever, but I'm gonna keep plugging along and see if I start liking it better, enjoying it more. I'm reading it quickly. Like every time I look down, I've jumped like 10 pages already. So I don't know. I'm eating it up, but at the same time, not like thoroughly enjoying it. We'll see how the second trial goes. But I will check back in at 400 pages. Okay, I wanted to do another 100-page check-in. Page 414 right now. If I had stopped on page 400, it would have been chapter 50, but I wasn't home, so I kept reading a little bit more. Let's just say, I think things are going way too easy. I don't know. I just think it could be going harder. But I'm more than halfway done. I think it was 588 pages, so we'll see. I wanted to film this clip before I went to bed. My throat hurts so bad, so I don't want to be talking anymore. So I will see you guys at 500. Hello you guys, it is the next morning. It is just about 2:30 and I finished. So my thoughts. I think I'm gonna stick with a 3.5. I'm looking at the inside cover because that's where I put the rating and the dates that I read it. Well, we're at the end and I didn't check in at 500 pages because then there was going to be 88 pages left and then I just decided to go ahead and finish the rest of it. I'm really not sure how I like the character development and don't know how to feel about the plot twists that happened. I liked the letters though. Those were insightful to say the least. Freya's here to say hi. Oh, she wants to look at the birds out the window. Anyways, quote on the back. So I think I'm gonna stick with a 3.5. I read this, in 4 days? So, quick read. I mean, there weren't many times where I sat down and read. So over the course of 4 days, it felt like I read a ton, but really I only sat down a few times to read it. So it felt like it went by really quick. And also this week was really busy. Oh my goodness, Koopy, if you must be in front of the camera, at least show your face. Hi. Hello. Okay, no more walking in front of the camera, please. You just wanted to walk back and forth. As soon as I come in this room, they're all over me. Anyways, I mean, I already said that the trials I felt like were a little bit too easy. And if they're meant to be life-threatening and everything, I feel like there would be higher stakes in it. Maybe she had to keep the gore and the gruesome level down. I don't know. It's also closed door. Nothing but kissing really was ever shown. So I guess I will add it to the rest of my series. I have my powerful copies up here because I was switching the annotations from here to in here. Again, it's so beautiful. But I do like that all of the copies are going to look like this. I do wish though, I don't know how she would have done it actually. I was gonna say match the words up, but there's no way to realistically do that. I mean, she kind of could with the bigger, I mean, I guess it's not that much bigger, but it seems more spread out. I don't know. That's not what we're here to talk about though. This one, I guess I really don't have that many thoughts on it. So I guess I'll leave you here and I'll see you when I pick up the next book. All right guys, we have our next book. And wait till you see these edges. So pretty. Got it from Walmart, so it's the Walmart edition. Let's see what the inside cover looks like. Because I've heard all look different. Okay, so it has the, what are they called? Cupid? Is that what it is? It's like a, I don't know, very smooth. It's not I was totally expecting it to be more textured like this. But it's smooth. So that's interesting. Inside cover. I think each one is supposed to be highlighted in here. So I think the Barnes & Noble edition was supposed to have a Barnes & Noble or something. I'm totally not sure about that at all. Just totally guessing. But it looks like there's so many cute things that they do. This map is very cute. I want to see how many pages without spoiling anything. 292. It's cute. Oh my goodness, this is really cute. Wait, each top of the page has a heart. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, on both sides it does. That's really cute. I'm so excited. Okay, I need to read the summary because I have no idea. So if you don't know, this is the author, Alex Astor. She wrote the Lightlark series and the newest one, Skyshade, I read. And I pre-ordered the Grimm and Oro book too. That looks really cool. Anyways, we need to read. So I think this is her first romance. And then the others are like fantasy romantasy. I don't really know the technical term. But anyways, okay, this is about 27-year-old screenwriter Ella has the chance of a lifetime to write a big budget movie set in New York City. The only problem, she's had writer's block for months, and her screenplay is due at the end of the summer. In a desperate attempt to get inspiration, Ella ends up back in the city she swore she would never return to, in an apartment she could never afford, floor-to-ceiling windows, skyline views, and a new coffee shop to haunt included. It's the perfect place to write her screenplay, until she realizes her new neighbor is tech billionaire bachelor Parker Warren, her stairwell hookup from 2 years ago. It's been a lovers to enemies situation ever since. Ah, so kind of switched. When seeing him again turns into a full night of hate-fueled writing, Elle realizes her enemies/twisted muse just might be the key to finishing her screenplay, if she can stand being around her polar opposite. She writes anonymously, and he's on the cover of every business magazine. He frequents fancy red-carpeted events, and she doesn't like leaving her emotional support 5-block radius. One summer, one wall apart. Oh, so they're literally like right next door neighbors. He needs to fake a buzzy relationship during his company's precarious acquisition. She needs to write a movie around a list of NYC locations. Both need a break from their unrelenting schedules and a chance to rediscover the skyscraper glimmering, pizza-crusted, sunlit charms of the city. Summer always ends, and so this agreement. It's all pretend. Promise. Until it isn't. That's cute. I really like how these edges are the skyline. It's so pretty. And then a little quote on the back. All right. Let's get started with this one. I saw this at the store too. Yeah, when we were at Walmart. Yeah, I had to grab it. And then these. And then of course, pen and pencil to annotate. It's so cute. It's adorable. I love it. Each chapter has a different little picture. So that's a movie thing. Now an airplane. That's cute. I wonder what the next one is. The skyline. That's really cool. We both agree he's a jerk, but you'll never see him again. Who cares? In her head. I care. They're talking about a surgeon calling Penelope, and Penelope says, he didn't just call, he showed up at my house, said it took him hours to find my address. Yes, Al, I did. You know better than anyone that disturbing behavior is only really disturbing if you don't think the guy is attractive. That's funny. So, 100-page check-in. I'm actually a little bit farther because when I got to 100 pages, little bit farther because it was almost time for Felicity's nap time, so I figured I would just keep reading until I put her down for her nap. So page 100 and 101, it ended in a perfect little thing where like it breaks it up right there. So the guy, he works for Virion. I found their, not romance, what would we call it, meet cute? I found that weird because first of all, it's a 30 under 30 party that they meet, and it says it in the summary. That's where they meet, and they have a little something in the stairwell. It's literally just like them kissing, and then he assumes that she's one of the women there that want to hook up with the millionaire guy or billionaire, I don't know, really rich guys. So he assumes that of her because of what her best friend made her wear, and then she has this absurdly passionate hate for him. So he's been her muse for writing her screenplays. And another thing, she's anonymous, so nobody knows who she actually is. She goes by a pen name, and that was interesting. She doesn't have social media or anything, and I'm just like, why? I feel like everybody in this day and age, at least this time setting, has social media and is connected some way on the internet, but she has like nothing. And I just found that really weird. Anyways, it's just her and her sister that are left. They had a situation with their mom, and I think the dad left when they were really young. So anyways, it's just her and her sister left in the family, and it just gave us a little bit more into her sister's life, because I was like, I have no idea what's going on with the sister. We're 100 pages in, no idea what's going on with the sister. She's never mentioned again, and she's made this vow. What's her name? Elle's made this vow to look after her sister no matter what, and then we just don't see her. Anyways, just like the little personality quirks and choices that Elle has made have seemed weird to me too, especially when she goes to play basketball and she shows up in this t-shirt she describes as sandpaper-like, rubbing in her armpits. Like, she's talked about wearing comfortable clothes, like that's all she wears, and she only wears it at home anyways, so why would she have this t-shirt that's like sandpaper if she really cares about comfort? I thought that was interesting. I haven't underlined too many things, so I don't think this is really going to be a 5-star at all, but one thing I did underline is there are moments in life that make you grateful you didn't just stay in your room, and that was definitely how I was, still kind of maybe, but I used to not like to go anywhere, and even still, like, it's hard to get out because first of all, everybody has their own life and schedule, and then second, I guess first of all would be Felicity, like having to work around her schedule and babysitting and all of that. Second would be everybody else's schedules and all of that, and people wanting to get together or whatever. Just life gets busy. Koopy decided to make an appearance. Why are you licking the couch? And now you're making a stank face. Oh, hi. You say hi. Oh, you're so Koopy. Hello. Anyways, I've just found her decisions to be a little weird at times, but I am glad that she decided to go out with the girls. Anyways, I don't want to be spoilery, and that may have been a little bit, so I'll stop while I'm ahead and check back in at 200 pages, or maybe when the book's over, because I think this is just under 3. Yeah, so it's 292, so I'll probably do a check-in at 200 and then when the book is over. And I'm already on page 126, so almost halfway there. Can you tell? Yeah, you can see my bookmark. Almost halfway there. It's been an easy read so far, and I feel like I haven't read for very long, but there's already that much gone. Like, I read from here. I will see you at 200 pages. Good morning. I made another coffee. It is just about 12 o'clock, and I got to 200 pages a few hours ago, but I had stopped. But it is in the middle of a chapter, and one thing I've liked is that each of the chapters has this. It's a different picture every time, but I think it's cool that it does that. And it's getting romance. That's what I'll say. But I definitely needed this coffee because I got up at 6:50 this morning because I'm babysitting today. They're not here currently because they're at school, but they'll be here shortly, or at least one of them will. So just wanted to do a little check-in. I'm still enjoying it, and we found out a little plot twist, kinda, not really, but I mean, I guess it would be a plot twist. A little bit into her backstory. That was interesting, and now I'm excited to finish this book. Probably gonna finish it today, so I'll see you later today. Alright, it is a while later, and we did in fact finish Somewhere in the City. So it's time to put the dust jacket back on. I did like how it ended and how she figured herself out, how that played out, and all of that, and his character growth I also enjoyed. And he had talked about his mom a lot, so that was really sweet, and so they got to like connect with their family, I guess, or about their family. So just seeing the relationship grow from where it started, and obviously I think I already talked about how it felt weird how much she hated him. I don't know how that one interaction could source that much hate, but I think I'm gonna settle on 3.5 stars, just because I thought some moments were, I don't know, cringy, I guess, or didn't really make sense with her character. I think I mentioned about the clothing and how she had worn something that was scratchy, but before that, she was saying that she was all about comfort. So, I don't know where stuff got crossed, but overall, this was a really cute story, and again, applause for the sprayed edges. It's beautiful, and there were definitely some things that I highlighted, especially things that her mom would say, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but she said, some part of me, some part I didn't quite realize was so empty had been poured into. And I think as like an introvert, I feel that way sometimes, where I used to think I was like super introverted and would find fulfillment in being alone, but now that I am home 24/7, 365, I definitely find fulfillment in going out and enjoying people's company a lot more. So that's definitely character growth. So that was definitely relatable because I didn't realize that there was that part of me that needed that to be poured into. Anyways, I liked her character development. I liked his character development, and I liked seeing all the different places in the city too. Like, obviously she's been there and knows her way around the city and all of that. So you see all this going on, and it was cool because you could really tell that she'd been there and done the research and figured out the settings and scenes and stuff like that, which is interesting because she's a screenwriter and she's going to different places to, what would you call it, cite different locations for movie scenes. So I thought that was cool, and I think there were 8, I don't know, there were quite a few different places, and I really liked that it felt really real. It really like transports you there, and I could picture it in my head too. Like the Ralph's Coffee, on one of the walks she was saying or describing it like the green chairs outside and all of that, and I could just really envision every place that Elle was. That was really nice to read and picture in my head. So yeah, that was Somewhere in the City. Now I do need to get Say You'll Remember Me, but something that does not make sense to me, I'll show you. So I have it in my cart, and these are the different options. So why is paperback so much more expensive than the hardcover? And also, is it the international paperback where it's going to be tall, or is it going to be normal paperback size, or is the hardcover going to be paperback size? But I want to get her other books, so I want to get the paperback. I will see you when we're reading that, or A Great Big Beautiful, no, it's not A Great Great Big Beautiful Life. I need to see how much that is too, and I don't think that it's released in paperback either. Oh, yeah. So it's $5 more to get it in paperback. Why? It just went away. I meant to put it in my cart. Usually ships within 11 to 12 days. That's a long time. Has anyone else's Amazon been slow to ship? Because I just got watch band that can Velcro, and my grandma won for her birthday on Friday. She's gonna be 89. And then the tripod that you're on. I think I showed you in my spring cleaning video. Anyways, once I have one of those books, I'll check back in with you. bye.